Hey, also, this week I was thinking a lot about purpose and meaning. I started thinking a lot about how I get caught in this rut of what is my purpose, what's the point kind of thing. I think that's a really detrimental mindset, to think that we individually have one purpose. I think it's really important instead of saying what is my purpose, asking yourself what are my purposes, because every single day there's a reason or a purpose why you are here, whether that be to comfort a friend who's going through a hard time or discovering some element that's going to change the science field. They're two completely different purposes, but one is thought of as more important because it affects more people. And that's why I think it's important to find meaning in every single day, to specifically set out saying, I will find a purpose or meaning for today. Makes me think of that quote by Confucius, the a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Because a journey of 1,000 miles is made up of hundreds and millions of thousands of steps, it's individual steps. And that's how I think of purpose as, because this one big purpose of your life isn't a single event. It's rather hundreds of millions of thousands of individual little purposes. Some maybe bigger than others, but that doesn't mean that one is more important. I think the reason why people say life is about the journey and not the destination is because the journey is the destination. By being where you are right now, you are fulfilling your purposes and your purpose and making a difference in your own life or someone else's. I also think it's kind of sad to think that you only have one purpose, because what are you going to do once you accomplish that? It's kind of like your life doesn't have meaning once you reach your purpose or complete that thing. Like, for example, like I said before, maybe you are a scientist and you discover some new element. Yes, that was a huge accomplishment in your life, but it doesn't mean that that was your purpose for being here or living here. It's one of your purposes. Getting stuck in the rut of what is my purpose, it's a really dangerous, narrow path, because if you start asking that question and you can't answer the question, then you're like, well, then I have no purpose and I should not be here. And if you do answer the question and you finally achieve that purpose, then you're kind of back where you started, because you've done what you thought you are here for, so what are you going to do now? So I think that's really interesting to think about, and I'm curious if you have any thoughts about what I said, disagree, agree, or how do you define your purpose, or how do you stay motivated or keep moving forward, or maybe it's something you've never really thought about before, and if you are thinking about it for the first time, what do you think your purpose or purposes are here for, and what is something that you have found meaning in?